What is up, you guys? It is your boy, Shabby Shambles. Today we are going to be talking about ChatGPT. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you've been living under a rock, ChatGPT is the latest chatbot released by software company OpenAI. And it's free to use. You can go use it right now. The things that it can do are groundbreaking. If you are a writer, if you are a developer, if you work on content, if you are whatever space you work in, if you are looking for tips, tricks, helpful advice to up your game, ChatGPT can provide. But I don't want to talk about the technical aspects of ChatGPT simply because I don't know enough about OpenAI's processes to talk in depth about ChatGPT or the artificial intelligence research going on at OpenAI, beyond to say that the end product is certainly very impressive. Now, I have done some work on artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms, specifically in the context of natural language processing, which is what ChatGPT uses to both parse meaning from your queries and to provide responses to those queries. And seeing what they are able to do is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But I want to talk about what this means for the field of artificial intelligence and data science as a whole. And I think it's very encouraging, both because as ChatGPT gets more coverage, as more people become accustomed to using artificial intelligence to solve everyday problems, to solve work-related problems, as we grow to incorporate this tool more and more into our daily lives, that is almost certainly good for the field of AI as a whole, field of data science as a whole, and Palantir in particular. And why is this? Well, Palantir, as you know, is a big data company. They are providing, in the simplest terms that I can give you, they are providing a platform for the development of artificial intelligence powered apps to bring about business efficiencies. And they've proven quite successful at doing this, both in the government space and in the public space. Private space? Private space. Public space would be the government space. Private space is the corporate space. But regardless, they've proven very successful, and they've gotten a bunch of contracts, both from the government and from private businesses, to use their software and to develop additional software and additional apps for these businesses. But I think that what ChatGPT is going to do is it is going to give Palantir and these other companies that are sort of making a play into this space, into this artificial intelligence design space that's emerging. It's kind of murky where the boundaries are, which is both exciting as a developer, as someone looking at the space, but also somewhat terrifying as an investor in some of these companies and not an investor in others, because in any emerging market there are going to be winners and there are going to be losers. But I think ChatGPT creates use cases in more commercial spaces. So these companies, Palantir included, that are operating as big data companies, that are operating as artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithm powered business side companies, maybe can find use cases in the public sphere, in the more commercial sphere, for their technologies. Now, as to whether Palantir specifically will be able to do this, or whether it will be a competitor to Palantir that will emerge, or whether it will be one of the bigger tech companies like a Google or an Amazon that look to make a play into the commercial space will be interesting to see going forward. But I think ChatGPT in particular, and I've heard no one else talk about this, ChatGPT in particular is going to power the next wave of commercially viable AI because it is making people see this is what the technology is capable of. It is making people comfortable using this technology to improve their daily lives and their work productivity and their efficiency. And as the public becomes aware of the power of this technology, and as the public gains more familiarity with these tools, they are going to want these tools to help them in daily life, to power um, both home and at work, at home and at work automation, and to bring further efficiencies into their lives. And this, I think, is really what ChatGPT is illustrating is consumer demand for this stuff. I don't even think it's illuminating it. I think it's creating that demand. I think a lot of people are excited about ChatGPT. A lot of people are seeing for the first time what AI is capable of. And these companies that have played in the background, like Palantir, that have made their bones as big data companies, as AI analytics companies, as companies that power huge business use cases, can now look to the consumer space as a space that they can get excited about as consumers are getting excited about the applications for artificial intelligence. Guys, I'm really excited by all this. I love AI. I love machine learning. It is one of my favorite things. I went to school for software programming. I went to school for computer science and mathematics. My first taste of this stuff was 4-ish years ago. And now to see how far it has come is absolutely mind-blowing for me. It is incredible to see this stuff at work. I'm so excited by the space. I'm so excited to watch as it emerges and moves forward. ChatGPT, I don't know that there's been talk it's going to displace Google. It's going to displace some of these bigger companies. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know what exactly the use cases are, but it is so exciting for me as someone who has been fascinated about artificial intelligence since, I mean, watching The Matrix at 12, 13 years old, uh to see this stuff finally emerging and taking its place on the world stage in the public eye. I'm so excited by this, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am, and I hope that you like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.